Hey y'all, how's it going? So today I wanted to tell you guys my fibromyalgia story. I told it about 8 years ago. A lot has changed and I was a terrible editor back then and my background music was too loud. And yeah, it just needs to be redone because it's been a really long time. Plus, I look like a baby. So, yeah, 12 years, 8 years ago? So I was 40, no, I'm 40 something now. That doesn't make any sense. Maths. My fibro story is kind of weird. It's very different from a lot of other people. Most people have a lot of things that they go through and they're trying to get diagnosed and they don't know what's wrong with them and all that kind of stuff. And my story was totally different. The years 2003 and 2004 are a blur for me. They are like mashed together into 1 year. So I cannot remember the dates of some of the events. I mean, like what year it was in. In 2003, I had eloped with my ex-husband. We already had one child together, and then I had a child from a previous marriage, and we were in a really happy place, and we decided to elope. So we did that, and then tried to get pregnant immediately, and I did. So I got pregnant, and then at 15 weeks, I have my story about this on another video. Trigger warning, it is an abortion story. It's just not your typical abortion story. Like, it wasn't one that I wanted. So anyway, so at 15 weeks, the baby was diagnosed with a crania, clipped feet, a hole in her heart, a white spot, which they call the hole, and I feel like there may have been something else. Back then, there wasn't much on the internet about a crania or about abortion, believe it or not. This was 2003. No one was talking about it like they are today. I went to get my level 2 ultrasound. That's where they found out everything. So they were like, you're gonna go to this place and they'll do a D&E because the baby's not gonna make it. And I was like, oh. It was very, very traumatic. We very much obviously wanted this baby and found out it was a girl through the sonogram and gave her a name and everything. I had that happen, and then I also had a water slide accident. So here's the thing I can't remember. I cannot remember if the water slide accident was that year, 2003, like right before I got pregnant, or if it was 2004. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't remember, and I don't have any of my journals from that time that I remember. Well, I had a water slide accident, and that's when I got diagnosed. So I had gone down a water slide. It was one where you slide on your front, laying down, going down, holding onto the mat. The mat my hands look giant. The mat has like a curve. So you're going down the water slide. When you hit the bottom, you hit the water. Like, there's a pool of water down there. The mat hit my neck and like jarred my body, and I was like, ugh, that hurt. A couple of other people that was with me also got hurt. One girl got hit in the lip, and the other one, it hit her on the forehead. I was like, this is a terrible ride. I'm never riding this again. 2 days later, I believe, is when I went to the ER because I had been having really bad leg pain. And of course, I know to look for streaking, for blood clotting and all that. And I didn't have any. I just had really bad leg pain. But the pain went up one leg and back down the other. It just got so bad. And I went to the emergency room, and they were like, did you fall? Something. Because they did some scans and stuff. And I was like, I have not fallen. No. Which for me, this is a surprise because, I'm a little clumsy. So I told them about the water slide accident and how I hit my neck. And they were like, yeah, that'll do it. But the injury was on my tailbone area, like above the tailbone. So it was L4 and L5 on the spine. And I was just like, how? But they just said I didn't actually injure my neck. Is what happened was the pressure of gravity and then the pool of water and then coming to the bottom and just did that to my back. I'm in the hospital. this is another thing I cannot remember. I don't remember if I was diagnosed that day or if I was diagnosed at another ER visit. So the other ER visit was I had woken up in the middle of the night. My girls wanted to have a sleepover on the floor. You know, we made like pallets on the floor and everything. So I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't feel my leg, my right leg. And I was like, my leg's asleep, whatever. So I sat up and then I realized I also couldn't feel my right arm. And I started to talk. I was out loud, just like to myself, like, what is going on? I couldn't talk. And I could feel that my face was like this. And I freaked the you-know-what out. I was like, I'm having a stroke. I am, how old? 24, 25, I don't even know, 20, whatever. Clearly I'm not good with math. And so I somehow woke up my daughter and I was like, I said, go get daddy. I need to call 911. So they called 911. I went to the ER. Well, first they came, but they put the fire truck guys, firemen. Another fibromyalgia symptom is you're terrible with words. That could just be me though. He put an aspirin under my tongue. So I go to the ER and they're like, oh no, you didn't have a stroke. And I was like, well, what did I have? And they diagnosed me with a hemiplegic migraine. And I never had an actual headache. So I was very confused. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have not had a headache. I have not, nothing. I'm thinking that this was after my daughter died, the abortion, but I don't like to say that because I just like to say my daughter died. I think it was in between that and the water slide thing. I just don't know, you guys. Anyways, I'm trying to think as I'm telling because sometimes talking out loud can help you remember. No, I did not get diagnosed with fibromyalgia at that visit. It was the back visit with the water slide thing. So I had those 3 things. Also, I had my gallbladder removed. And this was all in the span of 2 years. The year before, on September 11th, 2002, I had my appendix removed. So, boy, I was just having a great couple of years. Plus, 9/11 happened the year before that. So it was like, anyways, my marriage was rocky. It was a lot. So I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Like, I remember now. I was in the hospital. They checked me in because of the back thing. And the neurologist came in and she was like checking me out and she's like, you have fibromyalgia. And I'm like, I have a what? And then she was like, it's fibromyalgia. So I'm going to be your doctor and we're going to take care of this and I'll see you and whatever. And I'm like, okay, I don't even know what she's talking about. I got to see her for a while. She was amazing. Very sweet lady, very caring. First, she put me on Neurontin for my headache stuff, but I had sort of a weird reaction to it. My lips got bigger than they are. I could feel them swelling. And so then she put me on Depakote. So yes, because I did not have her as my doctor before. So she diagnosed me with fibromyalgia and then I had the migraine thing. Yes, see? Sometimes you just need to talk it out. So yeah, so then I was on Depakote, and I was on Depakote from 2003, 2004, whatever year it was, until I think 2011, I believe, or 12. I think in the last video I made, I wasn't on it anymore, but I can't remember. So that was my diagnosis story. And I tried to make it as fast as I could because, man, I am a talker and this could go on really long, which is weird because I'm an introvert. But when I get in front of the camera, I feel like I can just like let it all out, My next video will be what my symptoms were, not what they are, because it's totally different now. If you guys want to comment, and there's no comments below because sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not because of YouTube. I have an email address down below that you can totally email me at. Sometimes that's just easier, I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, so feel free to reach out there, comment, please subscribe, and click the bell so that you know when I'm making a video, blah, blah, blah. Everyone says that, but you do need to subscribe if you want to know when my next video from the series comes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye.